Hello traders, the title of the video is how to overcome price action scalping trading challenges, part 4. Have you watched part 1 to 3? If you did, thank you very much. Alright, each video is unique, is independent. You can watch them anyhow in any order if you want to. Alright, so this is step 4. Alright, so in step 4, how do we overcome price action scalping trading challenges, using the price action alone. All right, so because if you are trading on a lower time frame, it's quite challenging, as a Tariq, that YouTuber, has mentioned to me in the comment section. And that's why we are recording this series of videos. So I need to remind traders that this is the last video in this series of video that we are titling how to overcome price action scalping trading challenges. In my experience, if you have a trading series of video, more than 4, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th tend to perform less than the first 4. So that's why whenever I'm recording YouTube series of video, I try to keep it to 4. So it doesn't mean that we have stopped talking about this subject. We can continue to talk about it, all right, again, to help traders to overcome the price action scalping trading on the lower time frame. All right, very, very important. All right, so what do we need to do? All right, the step 4 is more for advanced traders. We want to use Elliott wave patterns. We want to use Fibonacci patterns. We want to use normal chart patterns. All right, this is what we want to do in step 4. My recommendation, traders, is that if you want to use the Elliott wave pattern or the Fibonacci pattern or the normal chart patterns for scalping trading purposes, I would recommend that you use the 10-minute time frame, very good, or the 15-minute time frame. That's it. Don't use any time frame that is lower than the 10-minute time frame. So you want to use the Elliott wave pattern. All right. One example of Elliott wave pattern is the flat correction. All right. We see a lot of a flat corrective pattern on the 4-hour time frame, and we know that there is a correlation between the 4-hour time frame or the 2-hour time frame and the 15-minute time frame. So as a scalper on the 15-minute time frame, we can look for a flat correction pattern. All right. So price goes up first in a trending first, in a multi-wave, in a rising channel, came down 1, 2, 3, goes up 1, 2, 3. Is here a classic flat correction? Is here an expanded flat correction? Is here a running flat correction? The portion that is very good for scalpers to catch is the C wave of the flat correction. So if you want to use the flat correction for scalping trading purposes on a 10-minute or 15-minute time frame, which I recommend to traders, I'm not saying that we cannot use it on a 3-minute or 15 or 5-minute, but the best I would say stay away from the 5-minute and the 3-minute if you want to use Fibonacci pattern or Elliott wave pattern or normal chart pattern. That's my own view. Feel free to disagree with me, all right? So if you are trading a flat correction, try to catch the C wave of the flat correction. You don't try to catch the A and the B wave of the flat correction. You want to catch the C wave of the flat correction either on a 10-minute, most importantly on a 15-minute time frame. But don't fall into the trap that we have discussed already in the first step of this series of videos. So in the first step, we say we want to connect our price action trading to what? A source, to a valid trading setup on a higher time frame. So when you are using again, either the Elliott wave pattern or the Fibonacci pattern or the normal chart pattern, try to connect it. If you're on a 10-minute, on a 15-minute time frame, try to connect those patterns to a trading setup either on a 2-hour time frame or 50-minute time frame or a higher time frame. This is just what we call the trading drill. Right? The trading drill is to find a trading setup on a higher time frame and then use wait for the signal, and then enter on another time frame. So anytime you apply any strategy, don't violate the trading drill. So we are talking about using area wave pattern, Fibonacci pattern, normal chart pattern, either on a 10-minute or a 15-minute time frame for scalping trading purposes, but we want to connect it. Which trading setup has generated that pattern? Did the price break below and retest? That created that pattern. Did the price break above and retest? That created that pattern. Connect it to a good reason on a higher time frame. So this is about step one that we talked about it already. So the same thing, we want to use those patterns. Right? We want to connect it to a source. Remember that? Okay? Very, very important. So there are many area wave patterns. So we can use either the zigzag pattern. All right? The zigzag pattern is a corrective wave. So price goes out from A to B. So during a London session, price goes up. And a New York session, you may see a correction first. All right? And then London open, and you see the correction is completed. And then you start trading again. Sometimes you see one market open, price may trend or may correct. So you are looking for those patterns at the end of the market. Some trader place a trade at the closing price of London, at the opening price of New York, at the closing price of New York, at the opening price of Hong Kong. Okay, at the closing price of Hong Kong, because sometimes a specific pattern will be formed either at the opening price or the opening time of a market or at the closing price of the market. So look for either the area wave pattern or the zig or the Fibonacci pattern or the normal chart pattern. So some traders do not know anything about area wave. You want to know more about area wave, subscribe to 24 Elliott Waves YouTube channel or go to www.24elliottwaves.com and start learning gradually about the area wave trading. All right, that's why I say to you, step 4 is more for advanced traders that want to scalp trade using the area wave patterns. All right, we can use also the area wave triangle for scalping. So in a 15-minute time frame, you recognize that, okay, this is ABCDE, a triangle. All right, you can take advantage of that on a 15-minute time frame. But the question you must always ask is that what has generated that pattern on a 10-minute time frame, on a 15-minute time frame? Which cause, okay, has generated that pattern on the lower time frame? Because you do not want to scalp trade on the lower time frame on its own. You want to have a good reason on the higher time frame that is allowing you to go to the lower time frame to make those decisions. All right, as a scalper. All right. Now another thing I need to say to trader, apart from the area wave patterns, all right, we can use the Fibonacci pattern. The Fibonacci pattern are becoming very, very powerful in the market because the market is populated by automated computers. Okay, the computers love the Fibonacci pattern. So I'm talking about the bat pattern, the crab pattern, all right, the butterfly pattern, all right, the Gatling patterns. Those are the Fibonacci pattern. You want to know more about Fibonacci pattern? I'm still working on it on our website at dayprotrader.com. You may see a playlist about those Fibonacci patterns at dayprotraders.com. So you may YouTube search Fibonacci patterns by Dayprotrader YouTube channel, and YouTube will splash it in front of you, a playlist about a Fibonacci pattern when I explain each Fibonacci pattern clearly to traders so they may know the correct steps that they must follow when they want to identify a valid Fibonacci pattern. So those Fibonacci patterns, we can use them for scalping. And once again, though we can use those Fibonacci patterns even on a 5-minute and 3-minute time frame for more composed traders, use them on a 10 and 15-minute time frame. All right, but you can use them even on a 3-minute and a 5-minute time frame, the Fibonacci pattern. They seem to work better. But again, you see a Fibonacci pattern on a 3-minute time frame or on a 5-minute time frame, you want to find out, okay, the source of that, okay, Fibonacci pattern. Otherwise, you'll be playing with market noise, as Mr. Tariq has already mentioned. This is why we are recording this video. So you don't want to go around doing the old way of scalping. When you go to the 5-minute, 3-minute, 1-minute, you see a Fibonacci pattern, you jump on it, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. You want to find what has created why we have that Fibonacci pattern in place. Is it coming from a viable source talking about a high probability trending setup on a higher time frame. What has caused that short-term momentum? As a scalper, we want to catch the short-term momentum, and the trading setup on a higher time frame will generate those scalping trading opportunity. And I also mentioned to you, if you are a scalper, you want to pay attention to the time of the day when you are scalping. Otherwise, you are not a scalper. The best time for the typical professional scalper is the first 2 hours when London is open, or New York is open, or Hong Kong is open, when the market is just open and everybody start loading it. So they want to scalp trade during those hours. All right? Apart from that, they will not scalp trade. All right, it's up to you. All right, so look for area wave patterns. All right, there's another area wave pattern that we're talking about, the WXY pattern, which is a complex correction. Usually trader can use that for a reversal. The market is closed, you go to the 10-minute time frame or the 50-minute time frame. Is he going to reverse at the next opening? All right, sometimes people can even pinpoint those WSY pattern, and the next they may gap up. But you want to always, so you may say, George, you are repeating yourself, because I don't want you to forget that you must connect each pattern to a higher time frame. All right. So Fibonacci pattern, area wave pattern, and normal chart pattern. So talking about normal chart pattern, use double bottom. Why? Because it's a validation of a support level. It's happening all over the place. On the 10-minute time frame, on the 15-minute time frame, look for inverted head and shoulder chart pattern. All right. So double top, double bottom, head and shoulder chart pattern on the 15-minute time frame. All right. Mostly on the 50-minute time frame, 10-minute time frame will help. You can find them on the 3-minute time frame, but again, connect them to a higher time frame. So you see a double top, a double bottom on the 3-minute time frame. Check the hourly time frame. All right, you see on the 3-minute time frame, check the hourly time frame. Why we have this double top here? All right, but on the 3-minute time frame, I would prefer that you concentrate more on the head and shoulder chart pattern instead of double top. All right. On the 3-minute time frame, I would prefer that you use more the inverted head and shoulder chart pattern instead of the double bottom. I'm not saying that double bottom may not work on the 3-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame. It's because of what is happening on the hourly time frame. On the hourly time frame, you will see double top, double bottom very often. Also on the 15-minute time frame, double top, double bottom. So we can use the double top, double bottom on the 10-minute, 15-minute time frame. We can use it on the 5-minute, 3-minute, but all I'm saying to you, it's better to use the inverted head and shoulder chart pattern and the head and shoulder chart pattern when we go in lower time frames. So again, always connect those patterns to a good reason, a trading setup on a higher time frame. So step 4, to overcome scalping price action trading. So because we are talking about the price itself, all right, we are talking about the patterns is completed. So an Elliott wave pattern is completed, a Gartley pattern is completed, all right, we can expect a reversal, all right. So we want to scalp trade that. Okay, a bad pattern is completed. We see a clear cut indication is completed. We draw the line prior to bullish signal above, prior to bearish signal below. Is there a good reason to sell? Is the price forming lower lows, lower high? So now we concentrate on the price action to sell. All right. A flat correction is completed on the 15-minute time frame. We are likely to see a reversal. Draw the line prior to bullish signal above, prior to bearish signal below. Now concentrate on the price move. You want to buy the price must form higher lows, higher. If you form a higher low from the point where the pattern is completed, follow a higher high. If we follow higher high followed by higher low, now common sense is kaput. You take it. Now you start taking the price action from there. So now I'm on a 50-minute time frame like this. Here we have, okay, a bit ugly, so to speak, a double bottom chart pattern. All right. On the 50-minute time frame. So what I've been talking about is one example here. Oh, I move a line, I shouldn't. That is a trend line on the daily chart, in fact, that I just moved now. So the second low has been formed on the edge of a trend line on the daily chart. Let's go to the daily chart and investigate. Where was I? Okay, I'm going to put the trend line there. Let's call it now into green, light green, and go back to the 50-minute time frame and see whether you will see it. This is what I'm talking about. You see that trend I draw on the daily chart. So there was this double bottom. The second low is retesting the edge of that trend line on the daily chart. Will you give a chance to this? It's a double bottom chart pattern on the edge of a trend line on the daily chart. I know where this is double bottom is formed. I will give it a chance. So from there onward, we start using the price action. Is it going to go up? Start forming high lows, high high. So it will be in a rising channel, and we will cream it as a scalpers. All right, this is a bit messy here. So 1, 2, 3 down. Minimum price move is 3. Here it is. Went up a bit. Form a double bottom again on the edge. Take it. It went up a bit. You are scalper looking for 10 to 12 pips. So retesting it nicely here. You give it a chance gently using a tiny stop loss. You want to buy, isn't it? You want to buy because you know that this double bottom is no ordinary double bottom on the 15-minute time frame. It's formed on the edge of a bullish trend line on the daily chart. Price going down. Nowhere at the resistance level. Don't continue to scalp trade until you hit the wall. So you start buying because of a good reason on the high time frame. Nowhere at the resistance level. So you do not buy forever. So you don't keep buying, automated, just buying without knowing where at the resistance level until you buy into resistance level. You don't want to do that. Same thing if you are selling, nowhere at the support level. Okay, so this is what we are talking about. Step 4, use Elliott wave pattern, zigzag pattern, flat correction, A, B, C, D, E, a triangle, okay, the W, S, Y patterns, all right? Those are Elliott wave pattern that you can use on a 10-minute and a 15-minute time frame. My recommendation. All right, we can use Fibonacci pattern, bat pattern, Gartley pattern, okay, butterfly pattern, okay, crab pattern. Go to www.dayprotrader. You will see some video there. Check the playlist about Fibonacci patterns at dayprotrader.com. Master those Fibonacci patterns first, okay, and then you will be able to trade them. All right. Or as for scalping purposes, using the price action alone. Use normal chart pattern, okay, double bottom, double top, but stay away from the double bottom and the double top if you are on a 5 and 3-minute time frame, unless it's predictive, okay, fractal pattern, as I mentioned it on step 4. As I mentioned it in step 3. Step 3, I was talking about the predictive fractal pattern. Okay, so this we conclude this series of video about how to overcome price action scalping trading challenges. Okay, step 1 to 4. We have recorded the video. One more time, I want to say thank you to Tariq Ben, a YouTuber that have asked a question. Has pointed out in the comment section of a video that we titled discussing, all right, how to trade price action simply more accurately. His comment was that though this is a powerful strategy, if one is playing with it on the lower time frame, due to the volatility, especially in the forex market, it can be quite challenging. I say, yes, this is a good point. And I start recording those videos to help traders to overcome those scalping, price action scalping challenges that usually arise when traders are playing with them on the lower time frame. This is a big topic because there are a lot of traders that understand the language of the price, okay? They know about break below, retest, all right? Price going down, must form high, lows, high, high. Price going down, price must form lower, lows, lower, high. They know about the market pattern, the rising channel, the declining channel, and the consolidation. So they try to use the price action on the 3-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, on the lower time frame. But the problem that they are facing is that they just apply the price action. They use the price action on the lower time frame without connecting it to, okay, the higher time frame. All right, this is the number one mistake that they are making. All right, but if you are designing a software for a high frequency trader and you don't understand how the market functions, you create all kind of crazy software out there that will continue to distort the financial market. All right. So I hope this series of video has been useful to you, and you'll put the tips and tricks that you have learned in this tutorial to start making a better scalping trading decision using the price action. All right. So if you have any question or suggestion, again, do not hesitate to put in the comment section. I always read the comment, and of course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If you think that this video has been useful to you personally, all right, please give us the thumbs up. Then I know that I've done a good job today. If you think that this is another poor performance, all right, you are not improving at all, mark it down. And I will go back to my YouTube creator drawing board to improve my recording. All right. However, if you think that this is an essential tutorial that will benefit other technical trader or scalper out there, all right, feel free to share it on Reddit, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google Plus with your friend. Okay. So this will conclude our discussion today about how to overcome, and also conclude this series of video about how to overcome price action scalping trading challenges, step 1 to 4. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW 24 traders. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you soon.